Which to choose? Let's go with this one.
What's up, boyo? Whoa, yeah!
Wretches of the underworld, take heed.
You've come to know your Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular. So you just stick with me. I've always time for you, nephew.
Let's make some waves.
That oaf Poseidon spoke to already, didn't he? All bluster, muscles, and bravado, that one. I'm glad you're not the type.
Love and loss. Hello, coin.
Look, man, I am feeling generous right now, know what I mean? And so he's something extra potent for you. Ought to keep you going for a while longer than you're used to there.
Strong stuff. Well then.
As we become acquainted, son of Hades, I shall make myself quite clear in one respect. I fear I have a lack of patience for discussion. When visiting, please merely listen and accept my mark, and then depart. Respond only when necessary, or when prompted. Yes.
Merely listened, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. Wait, you did just prompt me, Master Chaos, didn't you? Or should I have remained silent just now?
I cannot offer you advice, but you were prompted, yes. You may speak freely, then or any time, despite my wishes that you not do so. Absolute silence is my general preference. It may not be yours. Very well.
Looks like I've got a choice to make.
I can't say no to that.
Cheers to that.
You'd spurn my love this easily, dearest? You are about to find the consequences are much harder to dismiss without a second thought.
A loving heart is a forgiving heart, don't you agree? So I shall let this little matter slide, and you've my loving heart to thank for it.
I feel fabulous.
Your father must have told you that his governance over the underworld is due more to the weaving of the fates than by his choice. Admittedly, he got the short end of the stick, whereas Poseidon and myself, why, we've been doing rather well indeed.
I feel all tingly. Please be Meg. Electo.
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry.
Can catch my breath.
Oh, hey.
You know, I've never met a nymph before. You're closer to the gods than mortals, right?
Yeah, gods that can die. How is that fair? It was just a stupid snake bite in my case. Can you imagine something more embarrassing? You're just minding your business, and then snap, you're dead and on your way down here.
I know the feeling better than you might expect.
Well, I was going to end up here sooner or later. Might as well while I'm still looking good. Though, I guess you do kind of get to lock in whatever age when you register. Bet everybody dying of old age pushed that one through. I knew it.
Wow, that's good.
Well, see ya.
Something's off.
Death is inescapable. Still at it, I see. You're stubborn, and you are going to get me in a heap of trouble before all is said and done. Prepare yourselves. Life is short. You're reckless, but you're quick.
That's a relief.
Still running from yourself, I see. How's that been working out for you thus far?
I'm searching for my mother. You still live at home with yours. You don't know what it's like.
Mother Nyx was like a mother to you too, and this is how you repay her. You should be ashamed of yourself and learn your place.
What's good there, cuz? Who am I kidding? We can cut the small talk. I don't mind. I interrupt my brothers and sisters all the time.
Godspeed. Oh, wow.
Ah, you are just in time, fiend from lowest depths. Asterius and I have trained extensively since our last skirmish here.
So all you do here in Elysium is train for martial competition. You're constantly awaiting your next fight to the death.
And who are you to judge, you misbegotten, shameful, unfilial maggot? It is an honor to have the opportunity to spend my afterlife perpetually standing in your ruinous path. I am still living.
That ought to shut him up. I'll just help myself. Until next time, good shade. Should stock up for the road ahead. Why not? What else?
I thought that ferryman would be content to transfer souls across the river Styx, not rob you on your journey to the surface there, nephew.
Thunder and lightning. Who felt that? Delicious.
gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
I owe you one, boy. Father.
I must admit to something, boy. Achilles taught you reasonably well. I expected that if anyone could train you into martial competence, it would be him.
Though you didn't expect that one day I would end up using everything I learned from him against you.
I anticipate more than you know. But Achilles merely practiced against mortals. Now you practice against me. You really think you can just walk away?
That's right.
Stubborn oaf.
Miserable husk of a man.
What would you know of misery?
Time for a real feast.
Why are you staining my clothes with wine?
Yeah, this one's on me.
How? Blast. That you of all my kin would be the one to do this to me. Again, you.
Say hi to Hypnos for me. Made short work that time. Blood.
Thus, having somehow vanquished his own father, the grim god of the dead, defiant Zagreus is finally set free to seek the hidden place in which his long-lost birth mother resides. How shall that all work out for him? Alas, it is as yet too soon to say. Pretend, for now, that the Lord Hades absolutely clobbered him.
Oh, damn it! I'm back. Huh. Achilles, have you ever run across the shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him.
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully occupied with building out his underworld and renovating constantly. No wonder some of his old crafting tools are strewn about. I take it you've been able to make use of them?
Indeed I have. Can't do it.
Stay out of there. You'll go no further, boy. At least not yet.
Saw your new pact of punishment out in the courtyard, Father. Impressed that you could find a parchment large enough to fit all the unpleasant stipulations. So you're taking even harsher measures to contain me?
Whether you consent to the terms of the pact is entirely up to you, boy. But in all your comings and goings, it is important that we have full knowledge of which property is being carried from the premises. Be gone from there. Next, you.
This is my latest haul. Seems fair enough. What's new? I'll have that nectar.
Who is next?
Hey, Father, I thought... maybe, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
You're welcome, Father.
Who is next?
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Thanks. Something's added to the fated list. This one's for you, Three Fates. Excellent.
Get a load of them prizes over there.
What's all this?
I'll level with you, pal. You have impressed somebody well above my pay grade here, and so they have a little proposition for you. You listening?
Let me guess. They want me to fight all the way through the underworld, having used the Pact of Punishment over there to make the going even more treacherous than it already is, and if I succeed, they'll reward me with some sort of useless trinket?
Wrong. We're talking something really big here, pal. You see that thing back there? Trinket. Come on, what are you, scared?
Yes, a little bit, if you must know.
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns, holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
And next.
This one, contractor. Ought to make the underworld a better place, I think.
Whatever are you going on about?
Let's go with this. Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers.
Betrayed by my own contractor.
Here are the gems. The wretched broker has to stand all day. Or float. Anyway, maybe this helps.
The broker was already comfortable.
Here's the commission. Let's lighten things up a little around here. Contractor, I have another job. Cerberus won't touch these things, although some shades seem to enjoy them fine.
Next.
Should liven things a bit.
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted ball containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
Always wanted my own scrying pool. Just need to keep at it.